Okay, so let's say that instead of wanting to download a file to your computer, you wanted to treat things a little differently by capturing the image that's on the screen, or even cropping it as you capture it. Think about this as sort of slightly like getting an image off the web, but instead it's using your monitor as a kind of a camera. Now again, this is different for a PC and a Mac, but still the general principle holds true. So why would you want to do this? Let's say you were looking around on Tumblr and you saw some images you liked, but you also got interested in maybe grabbing something about the context in which those images are situated. So for example, you might say here, I want to get this whole web image right here, because maybe there's something about this configuration of shapes that I want to play with in my composition. Well, there's a couple different ways to do this. On a PC, often there's an actual button that says print screen, and if you just press it, it'll download a file. It's sort of a picture of your desktop right somewhere on your computer, and you can go find it. Sometimes on Windows you can get third-party apps to download to your computer that will do slightly more finessed versions of that. The Mac operating system comes with some pretty nice ways of doing this from the get-go. There's two different ways of using a Mac to do this. If you hold down Command, which is next to your spacebar, I'm still holding it down, hold down Shift, then you press the number 3, it takes a snapshot of your whole screen. So if I can go in here now, and it's usually on your desktop, there it is. So now I've got a little file, I think it's probably a PNG file, that's the whole screen. But more useful for our project is that if you do have a Mac, you can actually do a crop as you go. So you could even say, blow this thing up. So I'm going to zoom in on this, just sort of use my browser to make everything a little bit bigger. View, zoom in. I'm going to do the shortcut, Command plus. And now I'm going to use the cropping function of the screenshot, which is Command, Shift, and then 4 instead of 3. And see how my cursor just turned instead into a little crosshair. And now I can just take one little pit if I want. And now I've got a nice cropped image that I could just use right off the bat in a composition if I wanted. There it is. Okay. So that's the way to get a screenshot and get some useful things from it. I'll just to be a little more practical about this, even in the way of my in-class example, when I did a little quick collage with the Powerpuff Girl. I just blew her up, and then I just took a bunch of different screenshots, all cropped. So I just went Command, Shift, 4, and just get a little slice here. Let's do it again. And just get a whole bunch of stuff. And now I've got a whole bunch of images that I'm ready to use. So it is a little harder to do that on the PC, is my understanding, but if you want to work that way so you can get really quick with this stuff, I'm pretty sure there's apps. Just do some Googling around about how to do cropped screenshots on a Windows environment. Otherwise, you'll have to upload these to a cropping program somewhere to do your crops. Okay, so that's that.